Okay, here I am. Lip stain is on. This is the color Hush by Wonder Skin. It's very simple, light. I prepped my eyes. I just put this, let me show you guys. I like this little brand. I just got it on. It's called Half Magic. It's like a liquid eyeshadow. I just kind of put that on my lid to add some shine. And I'm going to use my phone as my mirror. So I hope this works out like I think it will, but I don't know. But I'm going to use this liquid. I use a liquid felt tip eyeliner. Kind of, it comes to a point. Let me just, like that. You got. This is the one by Urban Decay. So what the most important thing to do is you do not ever do this like we used to do, because that is when you draw the line and you pull that way, the line's going to go down. We naturally go down. So this is what I do. So here we go. What I do first is I tap into the lash line. So I'm going to tap in, tap, tap, tap up till the end. This, yeah, I really need to get like a hands-free kind of thing. But I tap it in up until the end of the eyelid right here. Okay, and right here what I'm going to do is I'm going to extend it by tapping. We don't pull, we tap out and up. So it's going to look kind of weird, but it's going to get extended out and up very lightly. Okay, and then what I like to do is to do that, to kind of like extend it a little bit and wipe it. So then you just go back in and you start drawing it in and tapping it in and tapping it in and extending the line. So here we are. I've extended that line, as you could see, like a straight line out. It's not perfect, and it's not going to be perfect ever. But this is where I'm going to leave it, and I'm going to go on the other side and do the same. I'm going to tap into the lash line right here. Tap, 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 tap. And then I'm going to also start extending it out and up. So it's going to get tapped in. And we're going to, sorry, my liner is also very old, so it's not as, but anyways, that's how it's pretty much going to be looking. So that's how you get the basic shape. And then you just continue tapping it in and getting it to where you want it to be. Again, like I like to extend it a little bit with my finger. Okay, so there you go. What I did was I tapped it, and then I just kept tapping it in. Now it's not perfect, right? But what I do afterwards is I take an angle brush with some eyeshadow. I like to use dark brown and not black, because I feel like the dark brown is a little bit more softer looking, to kind of soften all the imperfections here. So let me grab that and I'll be right back. But this is pretty much how I got the shape. I tapped it in, I tapped it in. Now with a liner, we're gonna soften it up. Okay, so now with this little angle brush that I got on Amazon, it's just a little fine tipped angled brush. I'm gonna use the brown right here, the dark brown, and I'm just gonna tap in some shadow and just kind of soften it up. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. I'm just adding that. This is so much easier when I have my mirror and not a phone to do this. But if I'm able to do it like this, you guys are able to do it. So that's how I softened it. I'm going to do it on this side too. And remember, it's not going to be perfect. It never is. But because both sides of our face are always different. But that is kind of pretty much it. You see? Okay, so last step for the eyeliner part before we put the mascara on is I grab a concealer brush and I just dab a little bit of my concealer, whatever one you use, and we're just gonna do this. We're gonna sharpen up that wing by literally putting some concealer and blending it out so it can have that cool little angle right there. See? And that will like clean up any weird edges there. Especially this side needed it more, so I'm just gonna do that. And there is the cat eye. See? Little wing tip. I don't know what you want to call it. Anyway, sorry, let me blend that through. Well, there goes that. I'll come back with mascara. I like it when I have pretty long lashes and I don't curl them because when I do, especially the wingtip, because I like it to be more wingtip lashes. So I kind of work outside in. I'll show you how I do mascara. I'll show you what mascara I use. Okay, so I'm going in with the actual mascara Bounce by Benefit. I'm going to focus on doing the outside corners mostly and just kind of bringing it through. And as you see, I'm angling the lashes out this way. I'm going this way. You see that? And then just a tad bit underneath with the tip on the edges. You see? And then it just does that cute little cat eye thing. I'm going to do the other side now. If I can do it one-handed like that. Okay, I need to get one of those stands if I'm going to be doing this. Yeah, if you guys want it, I'm going to order one on Amazon right now. And I could be doing tutorials a lot easier without having to maneuver. But if I can do it like this, I'll swear to God, you guys can do it. No problem. And then we just go on the bottom. Okay, folks, that's it. So here we are. Wingtip. The trick is, I swear to God, for I think not even only for mature skin or mature eyelids or hooded eyelids, I think for everybody, it's just to tap it in and not to pull and not to glide the pen, but just to tap it in. That way you can kind of work in a perfect little wingtip there. This is how it looks. It's not perfectly even, but I think, I did a good job, especially using this as a mirror. Yeah, if you guys have any other things you would like to see me do, I can definitely do tutorials. I am going to order a mirror and it'll be a better one than this one. But in general, since you guys asked for it, here is the wingtip eyeliner.